Hello there, I'm Destin here at lovely Camping World in Center Conway, and today we're checking out a Salem Cruise Lite 273 QB XL. It's their 2024 model, a couple of choice upgrades, pretty well the standard. They haven't changed too much. We'll go through the outside and then we'll head in and go from there. Power tongue jack's going to be standard, 20-pound LP tanks on the coach, battery box right behind there. There is a battery disconnect, so you're not killing your battery. Has the rock guard underneath and the thicker front cap there. They have been adding like a powder coat to their frames, so I don't see them coming in, rusty and gummed up like I have some of them. Fiberglass package on this one. They're still continuing that, which I can't fault them for. It looks good, and a lot of people like the smooth side in there. Dry erase surface on the pass-through door, which is nice. Just a little note board for you. Outside storage is ample. You do get a nice little laundry chute there. Storage or access from the other side, I should say. And then the gearing for the bed, which we'll get to shortly. Quick drop stabilizers. Lippert puts these out. They go down wicked fast. Nice and easy to get up. One thing they did for 2024 was they actually added full-size windows in the bedroom, which we'll get to once we get inside, but it adds a lot for the natural light. There's going to be our tankless water heater, so they've switched over to Suburban tankless water heaters versus Furrion. Less problems, and they seem to get to temp and hold temp a little bit better. So if you've had some trepidations about going tankless, if you do, I would advise to try and find a Suburban one if you can. You have your outdoor speakers right there. And then on the back side, we're going to have an outdoor kitchen setup. There is a little spot to mount a TV if you wanted an outside TV. A little mini fridge here. And a pull-out griddle. You get a spray port for water right next to that, so you have some sort of water out there. You have your backup tire, or your spare tire, I should say, your city water connection towards the back of the camper. Your fresh connection should be on the door side there if you want to fill your fresh tank. And a black tank flush, of course. Lippert ladder prep and backup camera prep comes standard. They still give you the bumper, so you got your stinky slinky spot. Outdoor shower on the back side of the coach next to your cable in. There's another one of those quick drop stabilizers. And for your sewer out, you don't got to go underneath the slide. All your poles are going to be right on the back side here, and pretty straightforward. No Y pipes or nothing crazy like that. Nice big windows on the coach too. And there's one of those bedroom ones that we'll get to here in a second. So let's head on inside. All right, so the step above entry steps. Nice and stable. It's not a springboard going in. And once you get inside, you're into the main living area here. So full-size super slide on this one. They do their Versa furniture, which is wicked cool. It's set up as an L couch now, but this little bracket down here, there's another one on the back side in there. And this back piece, you can take right off, flip it into those, and then you have a U-shaped dinette there instead of the L couch. So very versatile. You gotta have plenty of storage underneath all of these as well. They give you the storage totes. Under the dinette will be the same way here. Table will break down to a bed if you so choose. The sofa will jackknife out to a bed. So this whole slide out will turn into one large sleeping area if you need the extra space. Entertainment center has plenty of space for an inside TV. Furrion soundbar controls your inside and outside speakers. And they added the mirror finish to the fireplace this year, which looks pretty good, actually. It kind of, I don't know, it looks modern. Cable in is going to be right underneath there, or for when you're hooking up your TV. And then a decent amount of storage on both sides there. The kitchen area they set up well. They did an L-shaped counter, so you got a decent amount of counter space. You can actually do a little bit of prep work inside here. 2-bay sink, and a nice little roll-away drying rack here. And then your residential faucet. Decent amount of storage here. You got 2 full-size drawers. Underneath the sink area, they give you a good spot too, and trash can area. Up above that, you have a spot for your cups and plates and all that good stuff too. Furion microwave, range hood, and then we got a 3-burner cooktop here. Decent sized oven. And then moving on with the Furion appliance package, you're going to have their 12 and 110 volt fridge, which is big compared to the old gas ones. Air conditioning is, I believe, I'm not sure the size off the top of my head. They changed it too often, but it's fully ducted through the camper, up into the master bedroom, back into the bunk room, so nobody's going to be overheating here. Onto the restroom here, located towards the back. Pretty straightforward and simple. You have your commode. You got your sink area right next to that. They do give you a little cutout for some storage here, and then a little bit right underneath too. Full-size medicine cabinet. It does open, but I got it on a bungee. And then our shower area here. Not a huge step up into the shower stall. They give you the little head bubble. And pretty standard size shower, and it's got the closing door like that. Bunk room. Well, before we get there, we'll do the storage pantry, which I don't see a whole lot of. I thought they did pretty good with this, kind of utilizing that corner a little bit. So they just put a pantry in here. And a couple shelves. Good storage space. Kind of makes it feel a little bit more open putting that on a corner too. On into the bunk room now. So it's a quad bunk setup. Kind of nice how they did it. You have your double bunks right there, or single size, but over each other. Your couch in the back here will jackknife down. There's a little bit of storage under there before I jackknife it. So you got a sleeper there, and then this top bunk you can put right down, so you have 4 separate sleeping areas back here. Little bit of storage in the back for the kiddos. So you got a couple totes back here, and then a spot to mount a TV if you want to add that. They do give them a couple windows too, so they got some nice light. All right, off into the master. They've done well this year. So, like I mentioned earlier, you have these huge windows. Both of them actually open. Actually, pretty much all the windows in this camper actually open. I think the only ones that won't are going to be the side windows in the slide out. Your main picture windows open over the kitchen does. They've done well. So back into the bedroom. Of course, both of these open. You have a king-size bed. It's a 66 by 78, so not a true king, but you work with what you got in a small frame like this. And what they did, as you can see, it's a little bit tight here with the bed down. So they have it on a lift. So if I hit this button here, and if I had power to it, the bed would lift up to the ceiling and give you an ample walk-around space. So you can actually move around in here. And of course, you got your little spot for the clothes hamper and wardrobes on both sides. You do have a power outlet inside the wardrobes too, in case you need to plug something in, charge your phone, something like that. USB chargers on both ends too. And they got a little spot to mount a TV. I think that about concludes the tour. I don't think I missed anything, but don't hesitate to let me know if I did. Destin over at Camping World, happy to take a comment, answer any questions you have, or if you want, come down and check these things out. Happy to give you a tour too. 603-333-1520. My name is Destin. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.